Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death.
I did 17 years, homie. Real tears on these words, homie. Hitting stay baloney, push-ups and hella top rhyming, hella notebooks with all my rhymes. It's like a map book from where I started. Ciphering, trying to be the hardest on the yard. Some of the hardest rappers got a never day. We'll never hug their mama, we'll never see they say. I feel blessed, so I rock with my loved ones. I left behind good count times and cold lunch. Yeah, mama, I'm on one. I'm free, ain't no words of expressions. See my smile, that's real, no fake shit. You would too if you seen it, the moves was basic. Game made, heartbreak kid. Living in reality, man 30 with some kid shit. Damn, they like 50 in they clip or better. Boy.
Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death.
Izzo, we're the leading 30 minutes of the rant this morning. Well. Salute to Ireland, to Irish. He said 916 is his fix. That go to what Ja was talking about. They know about Del Paso Heights and the Dirty Nation in Ireland. Most people in their lifetime will never even talk to somebody from Ireland. Not that they don't like them, but because they don't know them. That sounds like an open general statement, but it's true. I don't know anybody from Ireland. I know people got Irish in them, like Irish like heritage, but I'm talking about you was born in Ireland. What's the odds we all know somebody born in Ireland? We don't. We just don't. You might got one partner growing up in high school that said he was from Scotland. Oh, yeah, I seen some super chats. My bad. Let me go back. Mr. Consistent, number one. Man, I appreciate you, man. Showing up. Troops assist with that $7 holla. Appreciate that, Dar. I really do. Big batteries. Big batteries. Boy, that boy, big batteries, he ain't playing. He gonna, shit, you drop 5, he gonna drop 10. That's just how he get it. We talked about it. Oh, man, I appreciate you, Big Bad. One thing about you, Big Bad, that I appreciate is no matter what time of the day it is, if I call, you're gonna pick up. Ain't nothing like with a homie that always picks up, don't pick up. It ain't nothing like it, because you're so used to them being like, hello? You're so used to it. Then when you call them and you like, and they go, this message has, or when it goes straight to the voicemail, you like, damn, this is confusing. Like, who else do I call? Like, this was my go-to. Well, Big Bad, guess what? You and Droops, y'all some pick-uppers. Y'all some pick-upper homies. Pick-upper homies. And that's what's up. You want to have homies that's going to pick up. You don't want to have homies going to look at your phone. That motherfucker, you didn't call them, their phone ringing, and they just watching. They just watching. They not picker-upper homies. They situational homies. They situational homies. If they feeling good, then they gonna pick up. But guess what? I've been called that. Ivan called me that. Ivan said that I will not pick up. He said, no, he said I reach out when I'm in a talking mood. If I ain't in a talking mood, I ain't reaching out. That's what he said. Let's see. So why don't you go visit him in Los Banos? Why? Why don't you? Mr. Single Bachelor Guy Turbo. Why don't you? Well, when you got a family, you can't just make decisions like that. That's like telling Droops to go to Boston. It's just not gonna happen like that. It takes planning, preparation. But it's a good thought though, Turbo. It's a good thought. Man, that's some bullshit, Big Bad. That's some bullshit. Where the hell you get that from? I've been more places than you could even picture. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I've been more places on the map than you could picture. Don't tell me Crips and Bloods never leave their neighborhood. The hell? Not this one. How about that? Not this one. Big Bad trying to take off early in the morning. I think I should delete 30 minutes from my rant for that. Let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. You suggested I go see Big Bad. Just up and just go to Los Banos. Leave my family. If I'm going to, in my mind, if I go to Los Banos, I better be going to Los Angeles right after. Los Banos, you might think it's not far. That shit is far. That's past Fresno or damn near before or whatever. So the real question is, the next time you take a trip, when you took a trip, have you pulled up on Big Bad? Yes, I have seen Big Bad in the trenches. I have seen Droops in the trenches. I have seen Wolf Walker up to bat. I have seen Jay Bird on the chat. I have seen Seufa in the trenches. End zone, I don't even need to say where the hell I've seen you or anything. You're just like you're up here. Remember what I said? You're like my conscience. SinCal, end zone. Y'all is the two silent consciences. But I've seen SinCal and ate with him. I've seen Jeff Molina blast some shit. Matt, where are you from? Mr. Consistent, what state you from? What's poppin', babe? What are you from? I mean, Drew said, English, please. So I heard the saying. I finally heard the saying that I could put on the way that the Dirty Nation was conceived. Because we a little deep into this shit now. We like so deep into this shit now that this shit is ingrained. Hold on, reality check. Troops, guess what? We're going into motherfucking 2022. And that smoke coming out of my mouth is cold. That's cold. And I do it for y'all. That's how cold it is in the bakery. Yeah. Shout out to the people dropping super chats to feel my struggle. Hey Ty, you might want to they got like prison channels and shit. They got prison channels and shit that they got if you come here for prison content. I've never been in prison a day of my life. I don't know. I'm lying. Salinas Valley. No. Calipat. No. Salinas Valley and Calipat and Solano. All them prisons is dangerous. I ain't never been in a not dangerous prison except Vacaville. But all them motherfuckers is dangerous. I seen somebody stabbed in every prison I've been in hella time, multiple times. You know how many stabbings I've probably seen in Salinas Valley in 8 years? See, that's how you get ignored, big bad. Calling while I'm live and shit. You throw it off my train of thought. I can't do it. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that, Droops. Hey, Ty. Hey, Ty. You ain't got to apologize. That's for Big Bad answered that question. High Desert. If I had been to High Desert, I would easily say that High Desert would have been the worst one I've been to. Easily. But I thankfully never been there. It's bad. Stop making music. So I asked some questions earlier. To Ty and who's the other person? She ain't gotta apologize, Ty. That was Big Bad. That was a question for him, not for me. You gotta excuse my apprehension toward people I ain't seen that come in asking questions. So sometimes they do come in, and that's what they come in because they want to know. But some people come in asking questions and they sitting there like this. Oh, how can I? Some people ask questions, and as they asking the questions, they sitting there like this. They're like this. Hold on, let me do it. Let me do it exactly how they probably do it too. Oops. Let me do it how they do it. They be like this. So, Dirt, when was the first time you had a cell phone? 2005. 2005. And what prison were you in? Okay. Yeah. So, did you get in the high speed? Is it true you high-speed pursuit with the police the first time you had a phone? Yes. Okay. Yes. Is it true that you had assaulted a police officer? No, I didn't assault her. She got in my way. How about that? Okay. So yeah, assault, prison assault. Is it true that you've used drugs before? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yes. He used drugs too. So look, see this motherfucker got a whole story. He asked 4 questions. Motherfuckers be they be like launching attacks off of shit like that. That's why. I'm not saying that you are, Ty. I'm explaining something for you and Big Bad, because Big Bad wanted to call me and tell me, Fuskai, he was talking to me because I was still in his shine. You already seen Ty before. Respects. Mucho respecto. Well, Ty, come on. I'm about to open this floor. This is gonna be an power hour. I'm on Nate Lives mostly. Okay. What is today? The Friday? Nate is at work. Nate. You said 3 times he come. Nate Diggity. Now let me post the link. See if it works. Not sure why you called, fucker. I just know you called. And I'm going to have a different number on the 1st. Or the 2nd or the 3rd. Wake up. I can't wait. I can't wait till the holiday season is over. Samuel, how you doing? He said bad linkage, bad Linkavelli. That's because that's the link from yesterday. Man, this motherfucking weed smell like a fucking burnt weed seed. Good link. Good link. Good link. Good link.
Hey, man.
What's this Avatar bullshit?
There it goes. Hold on real quick.
At my son's orthodontist appointment, can't hear. Just want to pop in and show love. Oh, good stuff, CB. So what's the name of the live? Panhandlers and when to give. So when you hit the link, come in with an experience that you've had with the panhandler. There's Good or bad? So how do you tell the difference? How do you know?
Not bad, nigga. Hold on, let me close this out. I want to take a dab with you guys real quick.
Take a dab with Scholar. Take a dab. Take a dab, Scholar. You got the dabber thing. What is that? A Marlboro? I just assume it's a Marlboro because you got red hair.
Red.
Oh shit!
Bam, bam, bam.
Hey, Droops, did you ever think me and you would be pallbearers 2 weeks apart?
Nah, that's crazy. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, nigga.
Hey, do you keep?
Huh?
Man, you might as well do the full whole profile, man.
Oh, hold on.
Do the head to toe.
I ain't done
You
yet.
ain't fresh to death. You ain't fresh to death yet. Oh shit now. Oh shit now.
Looking sharp, man. Looking sharp.
That's right.
Thank you. With the unforgivable Sanjay, you know what I'm saying? Gotta keep that shit old school, nigga. I want to take a dab with you guys real quick.
I'm gonna dab looking to you.
Hey,
Is this
so
the
when you're
homie
doing grapplers, hey, when you're doing the pallbearer thing, do I have to tuck in my shirt?
It's your relationship with the deceased.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If Grandpa knew you was a gangster, he ain't gonna be like, boy, why you tucking in your shirt for me, man? You know how we get down. It ain't your relationship with how you dress ain't got nothing to do with nobody else in that place except you and Grandpa.
That's right.
What's up, Ember?
Funeral. Yeah. Hey, I'll go first, nigga.
That hit right there, did it? Whew. All right, so panhandlers.
What? Yeah, hold on.
Panhandlers.
Panhandlers don't get $1 from me.
Yeah.
Yeah. You be moved in your heart a little bit.
No, not even a little bit.
What if you had a sign that said, "Why lie? I need a beer"?
I saw that one. I saw that in Vegas.
I got 4 minutes, so I could probably do about like fucking 4 dabs, 5 maybe. We're gonna try this.
Damn. Hey,
I got the super
So the
fast
reason why-
panhandling story.
fuck, hey, shit, Samuel going with you.
All right, you want the panhandling story real quick?
Yep.
All right, so I'm down in Hollywood. My uncle's getting his weed license. This is like, 7 or 8 years ago, of course. Anyways, I'm out there standing around waiting because you can't wait in the waiting room. And it's like, I noticed there's a nickel in the gutter, right? And I was just like, whatever, it's in the gutter. I walk off and some bum comes up, hey, man, you got $1 or something? And I'm like, yo, dude, I saw a nickel in the gutter. I'll show you, but, it's in the gutter, right? He's like, oh, yeah, okay, well, show me and I showed it to him. And he was just like, oh, man, I ain't picking that up. That's dirty. And I was like, really? I was like, well, I'll pick it up. I fucking grabbed it. And I walked off and I didn't give him shit. And I still have that nickel, man. I still have it. Right. So that shows a little bit about panhandling, who's hungry and who's not. Right. So
You have the nickel now?
Yeah.
That's right.
Still got it. It was a symbol, right? It was important to me because I'm like, he's not hungry, but I am. Then fuck those motherfuckers, man, because I'm not panhandling,
Run it.
Straight up.
So that was my like, nah, man, I can't help you out,
Hey,
you know, or I'm on
I got a
student
quick
aid,
one for you guys too.
I'm
My
borrowing
sister,
student federal
my sister,
loans, whatever.
my sister used to hate this shit, right? When I was like 11, 12, I used to have my weed habit. You know what I'm saying? So who's gonna pay for my weed habit, nigga? So I'll be right there panhandling for change as a little kid, right? Nigga, this lady, this lady bought me 2 pizzas, nigga. Nigga, I went home with a sack, a pack of cigarettes, and 2 pizzas. My sister's like, where the fuck you get there? Like, shit, the lady bought it for me. She was pissed. Like, nigga, she was mad. My sister was mad.
Hey, see, not a single day. Well, I can't say a bad thing about aggressive panhandlers. So I'm at the gas station. This motherfucker was actually trying to sell. Hey, Droops, you gotta follow me on this one. This motherfucker tall,
Got about like
dark
60
skin.
seconds.
Okay, tall, dark skin. He got black eyes. Look like he ain't went to sleep for a week. He hopped out of his truck. He had one shoe on. Talking about, you want to buy some weed? You want to buy some weed? To everybody in the gas station. And I walked in the store. I was like, because 3 other people he asked. I walked in the store. I was like, nah, he was too aggressively trying to sell that shit.
Hey, that nigga, somebody did what we do.
Some
And
fish
gave him
about that.
a
Either that, probably that, but I was like, either that or he just came from the hills. So I'm like, you know what? Let me see. This motherfucker busted out with a stack of some sacks that looked like they was bagged up in 1996. Like the little sack, the little dope, the little weed. Like, man, I was like, man, I was like, man, good luck with that, man. This mother, and it was different kinds, but it looked like different kinds of trash.
Shit.
It's all bad. Hey, all right. Hey, guys, I'm gonna be listening for a little while, man. I'm gonna holler at you guys.
Man,
Shout out to all you guys.
have a good one. Send mine to grandpops and let him know, man.
You
Safe
already
journey.
know, man. I love you, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
One love, boy. Oh shit.
Hey, can I get $1 for some gas? Like me and my girl broke down right here. The car's down in the corner. I just need a little gas money. I'm like,
Man.
where's your keys? Where's your keys? Oh, I'm like, yeah, right.
Hey,
Yeah.
Wolf. Hey, Wolf. This is all in one day. I pull out I go to A&PM in the hood. I go to A&PM. The lady is standing in front of the store. She go, you got some money? I need some gas, and just gesture toward the car. She's like, you got some money? Some gas? I'm like, you need some gas? She's like, yeah, my car right there. And to this little white bucket, it looked like it would fit her, but I didn't bite. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna be able to do it. So then, as I'm driving out the parking lot, I see her walking off on the side of the street. I was like, where your car at?
Yep.
Fine ass.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you got to ask them where their keys is. If both of them there, like me and my girl ran out of gas, and I'm like, all right, well, you're both here. Where's the keys? You didn't forget that shit in the car, man. You know? And it's like, oh man, hard story. Insert here. Yeah, right.
Hey, but you know what? Because I panhandled across the country, I know that there's a certain way that you tell your story that be so real that they not even gonna think you're bullshitting. And that right there is what carried me from Georgia to back to California panhandling, because it was the truth.
Yeah. I give it to some fools, man. When I see them, I'll be sitting there and they're like digging through a trash can or something, and I'm like, man, that's fucked up, dude. That guy's probably like 30 years old. Like, I'll just be like, hey, man, here's $1, dude. And he's like, oh, what? I'm like, yeah, take this $1, you know? And like, that's who I like to help. I don't like to help out begging motherfuckers because they're just there for the money.
You ever had it reversed on you?
Someone try to give me money?
Yes.
No.
I had it reversed on me. Dude looked at me. He caught me. You know, like some mornings I wake up, I got to get ready for the bakery. And so I ain't dressing up to go to my gas station, liquor store, whatever. I'm not dressing up for that. But He saw that my card got declined, and I really didn't have the money for gas that I was trying to put in. But I wasn't tripping because I got money at home. I'm like 5 minutes away. So when I go outside, he's like, yeah, man, what's up, man? I'm just trying to, get myself together. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm thinking he's about to ask me for some money. But that motherfucker really came, walked up to me and handed me $5 and was like, here, man. And he was damn near living in his car. That's what fucked me up. He was damn near, it looked like he was living in his car. He didn't look like he was doing too good, but he came and gave me $5.
Man, he was
Funny
paying it
part is I
forward,
gave
man.
it back. But I gave it back. But guess what? Right at the moment he was about to take it, I said, wait a minute. I really checked my motherfucking pockets and everything. I didn't even have a credit card to get the gas that I needed. I didn't even have it. So that $5, I really, really needed it. And I took it and put it in my car. And I thanked him. And I can call him right now and take him again for that blessing. He reversed it.
Good morning, fella.
That shark's hat is kind of tight. They don't even make that kind no more.
It's a good thing, because if somebody else gets one, I don't want this one no more.
See, that's where we're alike. I see somebody with my shit, I'll be like, ooh, because I'm a connoisseur of things that are different.
Yeah. You feel like somebody show up with the red and black shoes. It's like, oh man, I got to get the silver and red shoes or something. You got to go to the Finish Line or the other store that has it. Like outside on the different city or something.
I like stuff that can't be explained like this. It's so different. You got to put your own meaning to it because you don't know what the fuck it is. That's dirty weather. That's the weather, California. But what is it really though? West California West.
Probably the Wasco.
True that. But I have no idea what this is, and I've had this hat for at least 2-3 years. No idea. I like collections of that. That's why I kind of want Droop's bull hat beanie.
Man.
This hat here, when the 76ers been this color?
Shit.
What color is it? Silver?
No, that's neon green, turquoise, purple.
Oh, I can't see it right there. Turquoise? Is it turquoise?
It's a hologram. It's like a hologram.
Neon green. Neon green with a purple bill.
I know, but it's dope though.
Thank you. I think
well, with my fucking Iverson jersey, I don't have anymore.
Which damn, did Iverson only played for one team, huh?
He got done dirty, man. You know what I mean? They did him wrong.
He played for the Nuggets too.
Oh yeah,
he played for the Nuggets the second time around, and they try to make
hot second for like a hot second.
They try to make a run.
Back, but it didn't work.
You would have thought he would have played in New York or some shit.
Well, yeah, but they played him to be a fucking gangster, convict motherfucker. You know what I mean?
They did Sprewell like it too.
He got
when
everybody knows that all the real gangsters are in the NBA and more than any other sport.
Because basketball and gangs go hand in hand.
That's a street game. You know what I mean? Street game.
It takes too much to put together a baseball game, but it's easy to get a ball and say.
I'm talking about professional sports though. You know what I mean?
Saying so when they grew up, gangs and basketball went hand in hand.
Well, yeah, because every project's got a basketball court. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every fucking one of them.
Yeah, that rim be 11 feet high. People don't be knowing, but They don't
11
want
feet
motherfuckers.
high. Fuck.
Yeah, they don't want people grabbing it and ripping it down.
What's up, G Money?
We play basketball at South Park Projects. Be like, it's fucking high, right? And it looks high. We have contests just to try to touch the rim. The tall guys and shit, because
You
it's
got a
just hard
Southside
to
part
touch the
too?
rim.
You got a Southside part too. It's funny.
South Park Projects were fucked up, man. West Virginia.
Oh, South.
Yeah, it wasn't like the TV show, man. That shit's in Colorado. South Park Projects were like watching Candyman or something, one of those kind of projects, you know?
Damn.
Yeah. Don't want to be fucking around. And it's still there. I'm sure it's still there. I'm going anywhere.
So
in Central, where we live, used to have hella
you're
motherfuckers.
calling people giving you money panhandling when you didn't ask for it? Is that what I've seen?
Damn, did you really just sit here and process all of that? And then
No, I
come with
processed
that?
that before I even came on, but I forgot to
I was
ask you.
past that. I was well
I forgot to
past
ask
that.
you. I thought
Yeah, I
you
was
said
well
come on
past
here with
that.
fucking
I
panhandling story. Here you go,
elect
trying
to
to
not
fake me out.
even
I'm
go
gonna
back.
fucking straight get on your bumper in a minute.
Can
You
I?
better
I
read
elect
your
to not go back.
You better read your text, fool.
No, I don't follow orders.
I got 3 days off.
That mean you got time?
I got time.
Get on the freeway.
Fucking don't call me out. I got
Get on
two
the
whips,
freeway.
too.
You got time. You got time. It's Friday. Get on the
Yep, I
freeway.
got time, but if I come over there, we're wrestling. I swear to God. I
Shit,
never
my
wrestled
back,
a day in my
my back
life.
is good. Hey, my back ain't bothering me right now.
It's about to be.
Good platinum, I guess.
I'm gonna take a vested interest in your back now.
You know, platinum.
I know how this motherfucker works too. He's like, get on the highway, yeah.
That's
Fucker,
all right.
you get on the
That's
highway.
all right.
Like Turbo
That's
said,
all
why don't
right.
you get on the
I will
highway?
pull your both off and dislocate your big toe.
You probably have your shower shoes on when you get out there.
Oh shit.
No, because I was just gonna say I never actually panhandled before, but I was sleeping in my car one time and some lady asked if she could give me $20 and pray for me. I don't know if you're calling that
damn.
panhandling. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's not panhandling. That's
Yeah.
a blessing that somebody
Yeah, that
is
is a
trying to
blessing.
take
That is a
forward.
blessing. But I thought you were trying to say something earlier about somebody gave you money or something.
Yeah. Nah,
It was Droops because he said they bought pizza for him or something.
yeah.
That she took one look at you and was like, look, this motherfucker need it.
Yeah, I was fucking.
Yeah, I
sleeping in
better
the
Now,
car,
but
man.
but Big Bad, I understand what you were saying, and the way I told the story, it kind of would look like that. But the part that I may have left out, I don't remember, is that I thought he was about to ask me for money, but
Oh.
instead he gave me money. That's the part that was like it was reversed because in my mind I thought he was coming to pan.
I got a recent story like that too, like coming home from work about a
only
month
happened to
ago.
me
There's
on
this
New Year's.
homeless dude that's always asking for money in front of the store. Now look, I don't hesitate.
Yeah.
I don't judge. I do pick and choose which ones that I feel I'm gonna give my money to or help. I do that, but I don't fucking judge them all out because you know my mother always said, "Fuck, you never know if that's an angel sitting right there." You know what I mean? So the other day, some fool hit me up for money in front of the store, and I don't carry cash no more. Really, nobody does. You know what I mean? I got my card. And I told him, sorry, bro, I don't got no cash on me, but I had some fucking candy in my hand. You know what the motherfucker said? He said, let me have one. Man, I almost fucking punched him in his face when he said that to me. What the fuck you talking about, homeboy? Fuck
Wow.
off my shit.
Hey, I've been doing a lot, and this ain't one up, but I've been doing a lot of giving lately. I got a trunk full of clothes and pillows and blankets, and I just been pulling up on people randomly. So yesterday I go to the liquor store. Yes, I did. And there's these Mexicans out there. There's at least about 10 of them. So I go in the store. I'm like, are they out there looking for work? He was like, yeah, they be out there looking for work. So I'm thinking, ding, I got this stuff in the trunk. So I come over, pop the trunk. Oh yeah.
Oye, compa.
And I tell him, come and look. I told him, come and look. They came. I told them, I got clothes, girls' clothes, some men's clothes, some shoes. They all gathered around. They was passing them around and stuff. They was like, "Thank you." One of them in particular, like one of them came and was like, "Nah, we don't want it." But I think it's because my car looked like the feds. That's kind of what I think, and they was nervous because I got that Ford Taurus Limited with tinted windows. So
and you look like fucking Malik and shit. They probably thought
yeah. So the other one that probably had experiences with them with Ferraris, he was like, "Nah, man, we don't want them. We cool." But the other one was like, "Fuck what you talk about, man. What you got? You got some boxers. You got some other stuff." And when it was all said and done, just to let them know I wasn't what the other one was thinking, man, I sat in the motherfucking car and was like, "Doop, doop, doop." I let them see me. Doop, doop, doop. And I sat there till I was sober. That's a lie, but I sat there till I was sober. But I sat there, I was like, "Asshole." They looked over, they was like, "That's so." To let them know, like, look, this is all blessings, and I'm going to give them. They could have been all white. They could have been all Asian. They could have been all gray.
Enzo said they thought you was ice.
Man, they did. I mean, shit, you can't help it. You ain't never even been in that car, huh, Turbo? I'll be tired of motherfuckers. I'll be tired of getting behind people and they slow down.
So there's a time I started this little homeless thing. It was about 2007, and I really didn't have any money and shit, but I'm like, man, I'm going to give what I can, right? So I'm going to go out and walk around like Tent City and shit and give out some stuff, So I had all this shit in my bag, man, this big old army bag on my back. I had all this food packed up, little lunches I made and shit. I was walking around trying to give people out, and they're all like, man, we got everything. Like, the church is giving us everything. And I'm like, but you don't want this? And they're like, nah, we're good. Thank you. But, I kept walking around. I finally got to this guy. I'm like, man, I got all this food and nobody wants to take it. And he's like, what you got, man? I was like, man, I got everything. I got pickles. He's like, man, I don't want no pickles.
That's the first thing you said is pickles.
Yeah, because I was just like digging through the bag, and he's like, I don't want no pickles. And I was like, what's wrong with pickles, right? And I pulled out, he's like, I ain't got no teeth. I was like, man, I look at the next guy, he didn't have no teeth. And I'm like, all right, man, pickles were a bust, right? Like,
could have bought some Twinkies.
Yeah, so bring some applesauce or some shit like that, But yeah, and I got ran off, man. They're like, if you don't have a permit, you can't be down here handing shit out. Or like some lady, and I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, yeah, there's charities already down here. And I'm like, well, motherfuckers are homeless, right? Like, trying to give out some good clothes and shit that I got, And she's like, well, sorry, you have to go get a permit or something.
You used to be able to drop them off at the Goodwill, but I heard you can't do it because of COVID now.
Yeah, it was crazy. But the churches are out there.
One dude pulled up on me and this is all in the last couple of days, pulled up on me at the drive-thru. Like, hey, I could really use a burger right now. I had to use my moral judgment. That was a little aggressive. Like, I'm in a drive-thru with my daughter, and you gonna give me for a burger? Like, can you add a burger to your order for me while you on the bike? I was like, nah, but I got some clothes and shoes and things and blankets and pillows in the back if you really, really want them. He was like, fuck yeah, I'll take them. I gave him my Air Force Ones. Damn. Hey, man, I was looking for my I went to look for my Air Force Ones and realizing I gave them away. You know what? Looking back, I'm going to miss those shoes. Fuck. I'm going to miss those shoes. Damn it.
Shit, well, I gave away a San Jose Sharks jacket. We're talking about San Jose, right? I bought it in like 1992 or something. Like, Sharks had just kind of came out. Like,
you talking about the pullover?
It was like they had the starter jackets, but I had like the pro player or something like that.
But was it a pullover though?
No, it had a zipper and shit.
I'm gonna tell you something. In 1992, that was before the Sharks came out. They had the Sharks and the Carolina Panthers came with paraphernalia before they even ever played a first game. I know, I used to boost. and I used to take all the stuff from Kmart back in the days, and Kmart has shit. And I remember I said I'm attracted to things that I ain't never seen before, like this hat right here. So if they had the Carolina Panthers, all they had was just a panther with the big old blue thing. I had that way before Panthers played the first game.
Yep.
And the San Jose Sharks, man, them pullovers, oh man, 1992, that was when they was, man, and they was the same color as the hat that Big Bad got on. With black in it though.
Yep. Well, I gave that jacket I kept from 92 until probably like 6 or 7 years ago. And I went to Venice Beach. We would hand out homeless shit all day long, man. And we're getting ready to take off. We're buying blunts at 7-Eleven. I'm sitting in the car and I saw like, some dudes standing there and it's like 10 at night. And I was like, yo, homie, you want this jacket? It's kind of cold out here. And he's like, yeah, man. He's like, what's your name? I'm like, Oakley. He's like, I was like, what's your name? He's like, Raphael. And I was like, all right, man. He's just like, man, fucking badass jacket. And, holding it. Mexican dude. And like, we leave and he was in the street, man. Like, yeah, Oakley, yeah. Like screaming, man. Like, so happy. And I'm like, dude, that was the shit, man. So that jacket, he probably still has it, man. Raphael.
I was going into the restaurant yesterday or day before yesterday. Remember, I done had this trunk full of stuff for about a week now, and so it was a white dude wrapped in a blanket and another dude. I kind of thought the dude pulled over to talk to him or something because he just posted in front of his store. You could tell he's homeless because anywhere there's a Dollar Tree, it's a lot of homeless. Anywhere, Dollar Tree, Walmart, a lot of homeless. So I stopped, looked at him, asked him if he needed some shoes or anything. He was like, fuck yeah, brother. I was like, well, fuck yeah. Let's go.
Yep. How excited are you?
What's going on?
Oh, you're
Operation
wrong, right, about the Sharks.
Carvajal.
You know that the Sharks played their first season in '91, right, at the Cow Palace.
Where is the Cow Palace?
They played in the Cow Palace.
Jennifer, what's up? What's up?
That,
no, I don't have nothing. I don't have any. I'm live right now.
But like as much as sports, I don't know shit over hockey. I tell you which one.
I do because that was big for a hockey team to come to this area. It doesn't even snow. Fuck.
I just know if you had a West Virginia. Or you were a West Virginia high schooler and you showed up with a San Jose Sharks jacket? Shit.
Like they were basically another team first, but the team sold half of his share to, I don't know, the story goes that somebody from San Jose bought half of them.
You know what I know about hockey?
And the only reason why I remember the team is because it says North Star, fucking North Star. If I could ever find a North Star jersey, I'd be all over that.
I know Wayne Gretzky. That's it.
But yeah, they played at the Cow Palace before their stadium was built. Hell yeah, hustle and flow.
They got a hockey arena down here in Ontario, not too far, and you can get cheap tickets, man. And they're always fighting in there, dude. It's pretty good to watch. It's
they play like Staples, huh? Or something.
The Ontario Reign.
REI.
That's the major. You better autograph that shit with a 916.
SoCal, they have like 2-3 major teams. The LA Kings and I think the Anaheim something else.
Yeah, the Anaheim Ducks. I watched the Ducks play. We got tickets for that one night. That was pretty cool. That was my first pro hockey game I saw.
I've seen the Ducks play too, but in San Jose at the Sharks. My bosses, they got fucking season passes.
110 years after
the Sharks, and they fucking never go, so they always give us tickets. But it's hard to go because it's always night games after work and shit, like on a Wednesday, fucking at 7.
Yeah, right.
How the fuck am I gonna make it to San Jose after work like that?
Oh, that nigga Jace got hustled.
Hey, but one thing's for sure, I seen a lot of Carolina Panthers shit before that team came out.
Around the corner
I seen a lot of fucking that I fucking remember.
That's funny.
I wonder if all teams do that shit. Start pumping their merch first. to try to see what it's going to do. But how could you really do anything if you never seen the team? That's like saying, "Oh, I love the Niners," and you never seen them play or something. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
so what's good? How you gonna celebrate Christmas? You gonna be in town or what?
I think if you're from that city, you're gonna love it anyways. Period. But
I think when Colorado Rockies came out, it was kind of like that too. Like, hey, we got all this gear, Colorado Rockies. You
I
know,
would like to ask a question to the panel. What do you guys think about that truck driver? They're trying to give him or sentenced to 110 years.
damn,
That's crazy.
you
You
got to
guys
tell
been
more
following
of the
that at all? Have
story.
you seen
I
that?
saw they were taking a protest yesterday or something like that.
Yeah, bro.
or the
Right
day
now,
before.
in Colorado, fucking every trucker just stopped in the highway and said, "Fuck it, we ain't moving."
What do you do?
Right now, my
Well,
wife went
what's
to
this-
Walmart last night. There's nothing on the shelves because
Oh,
the
they're
trucks
trying
all
to shut
fucking
shit
parked.
down, so there's
All
no
the trucks.
movement. You understand?
Yep, there's
If
nothing in
you
the
don't want to
stores.
take a vaccine shot, then you don't got a job. So these people with their own private trucks are kind of like protesting, but with their trucks instead of a banner.
Bro, people are
Yeah.
protesting that don't own their private trucks. Fucking Walmart truck
Yeah,
drivers ain't even
some of
delivering.
them.
They're just parked. What can you do about it? You know, fucking make them get out and drive the truck yourself? Well, go
Shit.
for it. You know what I
They're
mean?
gonna fire their ass and hire some hungry dudes, man.
They can fire them, but I bet you there ain't no trucker that's gonna fucking move their truck right now. This shit's happening all over the fucking country.
Somebody said,
I mean-
you better stack up on water because if they shut down
I mean,
on water,
no, let me
there's not
rephrase
enough
that.
water.
In Colorado, there ain't no trucker, I guarantee you, that's fucking moving their shit right now. Fucking, that shit's all over the news. Motherfuckers are parked and shit, the highway right there.
That's
Not
what
even
they
at the
did
truck stop, just stopped right in the middle of the highway. No cars can go through or nothing.
in West Virginia. They had the miners, right? The coal miners and shit.
Yeah.
When they go on strike, it's like nobody better fucking work, man. Like those motherfuckers
Yeah.
took it serious, dude, and they would like, you know, break your car or chase you down or whatever. Like they call you scab and all this shit, and like, you know,
Yeah, that's what they call us too, non-union
yeah, like
workers.
you fucking
Scabs.
scabs, like you scabs and shit, man. And back in the day, Greyhound went on strike, man, like way back. And my uncle used to
They
drive
were forming
Greyhound,
their
like,
union probably. It was probably their union
yeah,
shit.
I don't
That's
remember
they
what
call
year,
a
but
non-union worker
probably
is
like
a scab. You know what I mean?
1990 or something, maybe like that. They went on strike way back, and like my old ass uncle, dude, Reese in West Virginia, man, he got on the bus and this guy wasn't helping people out, and he was like, hey, and he kind of like butted the dude out of the way and was like, here, old lady, let me help you out of the bus.
Hey, what's up, man?
And the guy's like, what are you doing? This is my bus. He's like, get out of here, scab. I'll knock you out, right? My uncle was like 75 years old and shit, calling him a scab and shit.
JB, what's cracking, homie?
But that's
TV?
politics and shit.
Hey
That's
Ty,
Ty in the comments.
you gotta turn your mic up or something.
Oh, sorry.
You might be
There
on
we go.
mute.
Can you?
Yeah,
you hear me
you're
now?
probably on mute. Yes.
Yeah, I can
Good.
hear you a little bit.
Okay.
What's up,
So
my
you-
guy?
You guys are talking about the trucking thing. So the state of California, I own my own truck. So I'm gonna leave the politics out of it, but basically, short and skinny of it is the governor is trying to, here in California, he's trying to minimize the carbon footprint. So if you're ever behind trucks and they start smelling funny, that you can thank the governor for that, because he's all about clean air here in California. Now, a lot of drivers across the United States are being a little political, and they're shutting down their trucks because truck drivers are getting harassed just by doing their fucking job. And I'm not for victimization of anybody, but when it comes to truck drivers, you know, I come from a family of them. I'm not cool with the fact that they want to fuck with the people that are going to haul the shit to the stores, and drivers are getting pissed off. Drivers are like, fuck it. You don't want to leave us the fuck alone? Fine. And they're doing exactly what you guys are saying. They're shutting their trucks down, and they're like, fine. When the shelves get empty, like, I think personally, as a truck driver, I think that's a little ignorant, only because of the fact that they're not going to find a bunch of people to drive
Your
the
family's
truck.
part of- yeah.
But then your family's going to be suffering. Yeah.
And also, you got to also remember, the powers that be, I'm going to put it that way, they're going to be looking at you like, oh, you want to fucking play with me? Okay.
Yep.
And,
Yep.
you know,
You ain't lying.
I'm not trying to take up the panel, but the bottom line is like, my solution to that is, well, you know, people need jobs. I could teach anybody how to drive a truck in a second. You know,
Really?
I get on a couple. It's really not that hard.
Me too, Dirt. I'm thinking,
It's really not that hard. It's all about. It's really what it boils down to. And I have a learning disability, so like me saying it's not hard. It's not hard. It's the hard part is remembering all the shit that isn't physical. Because driving the actual truck, I could unhook my truck from a trailer. Anybody in Modesto, if they wanted to learn, I put them in my truck. Within an hour, they'll know how to drive a truck. They'll know the basics.
look, I'm in Los Baños. Shit, I'm close.
Well, I'm going up Pacheco right now, so
Oh shit!
I'm going
I
out to
drive that thing
Stockton.
every day.
You said you got 3
Yeah.
days off. You said you got 3 days off, Big Bad. You got
Yeah,
time today?
Where'd you say you're going, bro? Right now?
Right now, I'm going to the port of Stockton.
Oh, okay.
You know what's
I
so
haul
crazy?
Coming from the
I
Bay
haul
Area,
out
or what?
material.
This,
Coming from the
someone
Bay
told me
Area.
Coming
this
from San
about
Martin.
years ago, right?
Okay, San
And I
Martin. I
didn't
work in Gilroy every day.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
deliver to a
for
block
now.
plant in Gilroy too.
I'm all for now. Fuck, we're building apartments and shit. So I do heating in there.
That's crazy. That's crazy that all this trucking thing is coming up because about
I
a year
thought
ago,
about
one
truck
of my
driving before.
a friend of mine, he had told me about this company called Helion. Helion, well, the dude, he's a NASCAR racer. So he decided
Okay.
to make a diesel truck that is all energy efficient, like electric.
I couldn't be a truck driver.
And so
man.
Right.
You can't
with
smoke weed.
California wanting to go green, they were trying to push the issue on all diesel trucks being energy efficient. And that's where that came in. If you look up Helion stock, see what that's talking about. But it's about the diesel trucks and how it's gonna go. Kind of like a Tesla, but diesel trucks.
So you know, personally on my point, you know, I believe that we do need to have clean air, but I frankly feel that taking people's money, like, you know, however you want to look at it, tax wise, and then not putting the money where it needs to go, like in the roads that everybody drives in every day. I'm going to assume that most of the folks on the panel, I know that Dirty Weather, I know he's from SAC, but and I think that was 209 that said he's from Los Banos. But
Yep.
you go down the freeways, and they're fucked up, man. I mean, you got
They are.
potholes.
They're bad. The trucks
Yeah, and
are
I was
bad,
on
dude.
yeah, and I've been on a few road construction jobs down on Highway 5, and
99's beat up too, man. Down by Fresno. You know
yep.
what? That's our
Yep.
tax dollars hard at work, bro.
Well, so what it boils down to, man, is like, you know, so as a truck driver, there's a lot of people, like company drivers, that don't know this. So as an owner operator, I pay not only state and federal, but I also pay something called heavy road use tax.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Claim they're putting
He
it
was
back in the
gaming
road.
too. Okay.
Right. And so then, you know, when I get on a Caltrans job, I feel like, well, I'm gonna fuck with them now because I know my money's not going back into this road. And it's not like $100, it's like $800 every 3 months. But, you know, that's why you have a lot of drivers moving out of California, because they don't want to buy the DEF compliant trucks. The pickups now are going that way. It's you know, supply and demand right now. Well, you know, right now the supplies aren't there. You know, wherever they are, there's a lot of people that, again, with that political standpoint of, hey, they're here, they're there, but on a fucking truck and they're not in the store. So, you know, there's a lot of individuals like that Colorado thing. I don't know much about it, but the bottom line is the only way I can stand on this is simple. as a truck driver, you are obligated to do a post-trip and pre-trip inspection. If he knew there was something wrong with his truck, or maybe he didn't, okay? If he knew and he didn't document that, that's on him. But if he had faulty equipment, shame on the company for sending that truck out. Because, you know, my brother owns 5 trucks, and I'll be damned. Me and my family, we inspect the shit out of our equipment. Why? Because we don't want that kind of headache. That's what you're supposed to do if you're going down the freeway. That's just me.
Straight up. Hey, you are very knowledgeable. I'll tell you that. When you talk, people should take notes.
Yeah, firsthand. So that's good.
I try and be open, because, you know, like out in the world, there, like, you know, I've met some of the new. I've been doing this for 10 years, and the new truck driver, the new era. You know, I'm only going by what I see out here in California and when I ran over the road. And some of these guys don't look at their truck. They don't look at anything. And it's simple as, you don't own the truck, so it's not costing you a dime. If there's something broken, write it down. Cover your ass. I mean, you know, that's just how I look at it. And I've had a lot of people ask me, hey, you know, how do I get into owning a truck? How do I get into truck driving? Well, you know, the facts are, if you don't know enough about truck driving, you have no business owning a truck, because then you're going to either put yourself out of business, or you're going to end up spending a shitload of money when you could have went the other direction. Go work for somebody, learn where you want to go. It's all about where you want to go. What do you want to do? What I do is yes, sir.
Pause. Just don't forget what you said. All right. We're at the point now. Everybody, shoot your numbers. Shoot your numbers. I'll be in the comment writing them down as he's talking. So just keep it going. All right, Todd, do your thing.
All good. So like I haul bulk material to block plants, ready mix plants, and you know, I was just on a job over in Sacramento for a spillway right there off of 6th Street.
Downtown?
And, what's that?
Downtown?
Yeah, downtown, yeah. And they were basically for the dam, they were doing a spillway. And I've had part in a couple other jobs in the city, the Salesforce Tower. I was there from the beginning. You know, for me, it's like, I grew up in San Jose. I watched all my friends fuck their life away. My friends are behind bars for the rest of their life. Me, I wanted to drive a truck. So my whole, you know, I don't have what a lot of other folks have, like, you know, street experience and stuff. I mean, I did what I did, but the way I look at it is, I want to try and reach folks and be like, hey, look, you know, like, truck driving is not a bed of roses, but you'll make money. You'll make money. In the state of California, it's a little dicey right now owning a truck. You know, I'll put real numbers out there. First year I went into business, I cleared $120,000 to my business. Now, that's not including my fuel. That's not including my insurance, my maintenance. When you dwindle that down after it's all said and done, yeah, you own the truck at that point and you're paying all that. But when it gets down there, you could make more being a company driver. Like, I don't want to put Nate out too much, but Nate works for a very good company. I know the company he works for. And Nate is, I believe he's a union driver, and that's where it's at. Now there are benefits owning your own truck. Some of them I can talk about, some of them I can't, because of the fact that
77.
There's individuals out there. What's that?
I said my bad. I was telling Dirt my number.
No, it's all
77.
good, man.
Hey, bro, I got
37.
2 questions for you though. Whenever you're done.
Hey, lay them on me.
So one is, what do you think about those Tesla semis that are coming out that could do, like, according to them, 0 to 60 in 20 seconds with 18,000 pound load?
18,000.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
It says it can do
80,000
it in
all day long.
5.0 without a trailer. 0 to 60
Yeah,
in
well,
5.0 without a trailer.
Yeah, I'm at
And 500 miles
80,000
on a
all
charge.
day
Is
long.
that good? Yeah.
No, that's
I
not.
just know they're going to
That's
cost.
really not. Go ahead.
It's a shitload, 200.
Well, think about it this way. So, like, for a company that just runs in a certain radius,
Yeah.
that works. Like, you know, like these mega companies, Warner, England, Swift, Knight. That's good for them because, you know, they have terminals all over the U.S. But think about this. Here's just food for thought. 500 miles. So in reality, 500 miles is like
From here to LA and back. Not even.
Yep. No, not really. No,
Yeah,
I go
not
down to
even.
LA. That's like
I'd say from
300.
Fresno to
So
LA and back, maybe from Fresno to LA and back.
yeah, I'd say Central Valley to Vegas. That's about 500 miles right there. Pretty close.
Yeah.
And you got to also keep in mind there's snow. So what are you going to do with electronic vehicles? Well, now you're mixing water and electricity.
Yeah.
I believe in clean air, but I also believe in if it's not broke, don't fix it. So
Yeah.
my solution is don't put people out of business because they don't want to buy new trucks. Make them fix the trucks they already have. There's your solution. You're not blowing soot in the air. But also my argument is with that also is that there's a lot of people out there that argue that fact. But if you look at trains and boats and, you know, cranes and
Hell yeah.
tractors and all that stuff, they're all blowing soot, but they're worried about me on an open freeway in the middle of bumfuck Egypt blowing a little bit of smoke in the air. You know? What's your second question?
The second question was, we were talking about that dude that they gave 110 years for his accident. Do you know anything about that case? Because it's just brand new to me.
So, yeah, I've seen some about that, and the way I look at it in reality is that given, I believe that was in Colorado. You said,
Yeah. I think 4 people got killed.
So I've driven in Colorado, and if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on this, but I believe that I read something about he was on a mountain called Vail on 70.
Yeah, 70.
And I've driven through that. Yep. I've driven through there. And to be perfectly honest, that company putting a brand new driver out there in that area, that is not somewhere you want to put a brand new driver driving a truck.
Straight.
Look at my man. Fucking looking all sharp.
That was sharp.
Oh yeah.
You actually got a neck.
That's right, my boy. That's right, homeboy.
All right, nigga. I just wanted to give you guys a preview.
Hey,
you know?
love you, homie.
Hey, Droops.
Oh,
2
shit.
numbers.
Man, Droops, I should have sent you a
99.
hat. Ooh.
Man, you're telling me.
Hey, Droops, you get a
99,
pick.
99 and 68.
You get to pick which one we raffling. Oh, you can't see me, huh? You gonna see yourself. All right, you get to pick which one you want, and then I'll autograph it.
The beanie.
The beanie was the one we should raffle.
Yup.
Nah, the winner should pick which one they want.
Oh, nigga, why you asking me, motherfucker?
Because I was just trying to make you involved.
All right,
I
hey.
was just trying to make you involved. What's your numbers?
Yep.
You got 2. And Big Bad, you got another one too. What's your number?
Go ahead and give me that 14. And
Number.
I just said it. Wait.
77.
All right,
37 and 77.
No, 77 and 14.
What's? Damn it!
Why can't you hear me, bro?
I can hear you. You said 77 and 37.
No, I said motherfucking dirt. I'm gonna fucking jump through
The
the
first
screen
one was
and
37. The
play
last
with me.
one was 77.
First one was 77. The second one was 14. Quit fucking playing with me. Sorry, I yelled.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, what up, Jaw? Your mic's off, man.
So that's kind of what. Sorry about that, but I wanted to just respond to Ty real quick. So that's kind of basically what I heard too. Was he had no business driving out there on that road? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's
That's how I
like
feel.
that's basketball numbers are giving that man for an accident. I don't understand it.
So I think 110 years. To be perfectly honest, on my spectrum, which this is coming from a dude that, you know, I'm as square as they come. But my rebuttal to the whole 110 years is, if you're gonna give a guy 110 years for not knowing his job properly, why in the fuck are you letting predators out on the street free? That's what I want to know.
Thank you.
That's what I want to know. Like, let's
And
just
not
cut to
holding
the chase.
Whoever put him
They're
behind the
letting
wheel should be
predators
getting
out.
some of that time shit. If that's the case, whoever put him behind the wheel should be fucking guilty.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this, 209. Hit me up privately because
Wow.
I can't put
Yeah. Gotcha.
I can't put certain things out here, but I'm gonna say this. I've been driving for 10 years, right? So 6 months into my career, I was involved in, I was sleeping, but technically I was involved. I was in Mississippi, and I was team driving with somebody, which I don't suggest to anybody. You know, simply can't trust somebody else. And oh, I will. Long story short, you hit me up privately, but the guy died. My co-driver made a mistake, and the guy died. My co-driver for that accident got 17 years.
Cut it off. That's too much, bro.
Man,
call,
they ain't playing, huh?
They call Big Bad. That's just.
Pardon me,
I'm just
Joe?
saying. No, I'm saying, like, I think that's a private conversation offline. I would suggest.
Oh yeah.
Because
yeah.
you don't want
Oh, yeah.
anybody to bring that back up.
because he's
on
still
you and
driving.
say,
I don't want you to put yourself out there, homie.
Yeah.
You on Instagram or what?
No.
You on Instagram?
Yep.
What's
Yep.
your name? Mine's the same. Big
Okay,
Bad
yeah,
209.
that way.
Instagram, hit me up.
I'll find you.
Yeah,
I'll find you.
Yeah, because I don't.
Yeah.
You're still
Cool, yeah,
driving,
let's
homie.
keep
I
it
don't
like
want
that.
you to put none of that out there. You know what I mean? All I'm gonna leave you with is, man, they ain't playing none.
yeah.
They're holding you guys to a higher standard, homie. Yeah.
Yeah, in California, they're a little bit, because what it boils down to is, like, California truck drivers, people that own businesses out here, own multiple trucks. They play along with the California DOT, but the problem is you have to look at the whole spectrum. So you hear it a lot that our state's broke, that we need money. Well, where are they going to get the money from?
Right.
Think about it. Where are they going to get the money from? So, you know, do I think that California Highway Patrol is out to get drivers? No. But I'll put it this way. Where's that money going to come from that's going to fix the roads, supposedly, that are going to do all these things? Well, then you see all these drivers that want to park, and they're like, I'm not doing shit. Well, I mean, do you blame them? I mean, a company driver, a company driver averages
somewhere. Somebody got to take a stance at some point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm all for peaceful protests. Like, there were drivers that they were just going through the scales and the whole 9 yards, stopping on the scales and all that, and it's like, I don't know about that. Like, there's a way to go about things personally that, you know, as a driver, I'm not going to provoke the CHP. That's a good way to get your shit fucked up. Simply put. Yeah. Because, yeah. You know, it's
no, you're right, bro.
but
See,
I
you
mean,
don't play. Eddie, you
but,
go
you
home
know,
every night, or you go across the country and shit? You go cross country, or you're home every night?
northern the first year, now I'm part of a family business, and that's my
You went T-Pain on us, bro.
fly
You went
trucks.
T-Pain on us.
Oh, I'm going out to Pacheco now, so
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
can you hear me?
Dinosaur Point. Dinosaur Point.
Can-
Look.
Yeah,
It's like a robot voice.
yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yep.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'll catch you guys later. Thank you for your time.
Hey, yeah. Look for me
All
on
good.
IG, homie. That's a cool homie. Now that's why. I
Hey,
said that.
Enzo. Hey,
I'm trying to help
Enzo.
you. don't even thank me.
Hey, me and Enzo, we be thinking alike. Because there's so many people that come through the Dirty Nation, you know, they pop in, pop out. But what you start to notice is that a lot of our personalities are not far from each other. We're at the point where one person is always going to remind you of another person, and it ain't by appearance or nothing. It's a feeling that you get. So the first person that popped in my mind was the Executioner. That's the first person popped in my mind hearing him talk,
Well, who?
hearing Ty
The
talk.
wrestler? The wrestler?
Yes, he reminded me of the Executioner.
Not even, eh?
No, I got you. I saw that and I was laughing to myself and shit.
Yep.
Yeah, see? That's why I say it ain't by appearance or nothing. It's a feeling. He's a person that is an expert in his field. That's what they know. That's what they've done. That's what they do. And I knew I wasn't alone when Enzo said Executioner, because that he'd be able to talk to you till tomorrow about wrestling, and we can do nothing but sit back and learn. I learned. So, okay, so now look. All right, so before I start tearing these numbers, J Beam. I meant to ask Ty while he was here. Ty, if you can still hear me, Ty, shoot your number. Turbo, what's your number?
Same number. 9.
Over. Huh?
9.
No, somebody took that already.
It's already taken.
Yep.
4.
All right. Wolf Walker. Somebody already took 23. 22?
What? Nah,
Yeah, I mean,
420.
I've been saying this.
420.
The number.
Coming through the gate, kind of.
Fading out or something. I'm fading out. I don't know.
Nah, I see you. So the only people that didn't claim their slots was Ember. No, Ember claimed his. CB 420 didn't claim hers. Jace claimed his. Wolf, Cali, Jeff Molina didn't claim his, and Stay Ufa. Everybody else claimed theirs. Oh, and Jay Bean. I don't see you, Jay.
All right, man.
All right, so if you ain't got to claim your numbers by the time all these is tore off.
Yeah.
All right, 420 for me.
That's right. I used to go to Magalia way back when.
Magalia?
I've seen him on Nate's channel a few times.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was trying to call you.
That's good shit,
rushing
right?
everybody, man, like a troll and shit.
Oh, you say he like a troll?
No, I said you be rushing everybody like they're a troll and shit when they come through the gate. You know what I mean? That's all I was trying to call you. I was gonna be real nice too. I was gonna say, Dirt, be cool, man. This homie, I know him. You know what I mean? That's all I was gonna tell you. And you didn't answer the phone, so I fucking threatened.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
And after he just said, hey, Big Bad always answers the phone no matter what. Yeah, I sure the fuck do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. When Big Bad on the obvious bullshit, I'm gonna dodge that one every time.
I wasn't on bullshit until you dodged my call. I was gonna
I
tell
know.
you, "Dirt, this dude's on Nate's channel. Be cool," because you were already going
All right, Turbo.
sideways on him.
Y'all have a good day, man. I
That's all I
gotta
was
handle
gonna tell you is be nice to the fella that I know who he is. You know what I mean? Okay, moving on.
I can't do that.
Moving on.
Even if he's on Nate's channel, I still have to use my own skill sets, what I believe,
So if
or
you
what I
treated
feel.
everybody
That's
that
why.
way, would we
That's
be
why
here?
it's a feeling.
No, I wouldn't. You know what I mean?
Say it again.
I said if you treated everybody that came through the door that way, would we all be here? I said I know I wouldn't. If you'd have treated me like that when I first popped in, you know what I mean?
What
I
the
know
fuck?
I'd have been gone. You know what I mean? I'm serious. If
Well, let's go back. Let's go back. Rewind the tape. Since you like to go backwards all the time, let's rewind the tape and see where it started. All right, go back. What happened?
You rewind it. Let's do it. You got to share the screen shit.
What happened?
What happened was you fucking beat him up like a troll, man. That's what happened. And then you apologize. You made him
just tell me
apologize.
this. He came in asking a question.
Yeah.
Yeah,
when
but
you
guess
seen it,
what?
you thought
If
he was
I didn't
instantly
have
on
that,
some-
I wouldn't have sniffed out the other person. I'm always on guard. I'm going to always be on guard. And I'm not going to, I already tried to go off of other people's judgments, and look where it led me. So therefore, I have to use my own judgment. And then it's like, and I ain't going to say like guilty until proven cool. I'm not going to say guilty until proven cool, but when he came in asking a question the same way the other guy did. But at the same time, without Big Bad saying what he's saying, I already had brought that shit back to where he realized, okay, yeah, my bad. He was letting me know he's friendly. Yeah, that's cool. But I'm not. But other people have came in as friendly, and guess what happened? So I feel for you. I feel a person out myself. And I wasn't coming at him no type of disrespectful ass way. I was sharing my experience with the people that come in asking stuff that I don't know. All right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna tear these motherfucking numbers in silence.
All right, well, I got a dab, or I'll pack
That's
one.
right.
There's nothing in there. I'll make one.
So, end zone. Ty got knowledge. True that. True that. Did I see Ty as a bad person? No. Did Big Bad exaggerate something? Yes. Big Bad exaggerated. He picked at that situation to exaggerate and then get in your feelings. Matter of fact, jump on the fucking freeway and come here and we can get the fucking wrestling match out the fucking way. Since you want to leave the fucking live, hold on. Since you want to leave the live and get in your feelings, jump on the fucking freeway. I got a big backyard. We can fucking do this shit. All right? While my back is still good. Not gonna be dealing with this shit early in the fucking morning. I got shit to do. I'm not dealing with this shit, Big Bad. I'm not dealing with the fucking emotions. I'm not doing it. Get on the fucking freeway. Let's do this fucking shit. And bring some fucking beer. Because I feel like drinking beer today. Damn it. No, Big Bad.
Almost gone. Shit.
That's that
Finally
goodie.
down that hill.
That's
Hey,
right.
you guys got all this good chronic.
Okay, so this is what happened while you were on the hill. So At any point, did you feel I offended you when you came on? And just be honest, bro. Just be honest. Did you feel I offended you or went hard on you? Or do you feel that I didn't know you and you came asking a question and I needed to run your plates? How did you feel?
So,
and be honest, bro. It's all good.
Nah, hey, it's all good. Like, I've been on a few channels. There's a lot of troll motherfuckers out there, and I could see how my question definitely, I mean, that's an intimate question, to be blunt. You know, that's a very personal question to ask somebody. And I didn't mean to go personal, but, you know, I tend to ask silly questions.
Just in case, but just in case you felt offended in any way, then just like I said earlier, I still apologize and I stand by that. In case you felt like I judged you, which I most likely did. I judge everybody coming in asking me questions, so I'm sorry if you fell into that category.
Never. I got thick skin, man. I've been judged my whole life, so I ain't tripping. Really, I ain't.
Well, having said that, let me tell you something, man.
So what happens is, like, kind of when you judge somebody, it's kind of like you running their plates, and you kind of have somebody close to you that'll pull your coattail, like, yeah, this is a good dude, right? But me, sometimes I have to go off of my own, because I will say that the people that are in Dirty Nation it's not just anybody. It's just like the kennel. It's not just anybody, because we all know each other. So we got. If I wasn't like that, it would be the Get Along Gang, and there would be a whole bunch of yard cleaning would have to be done. If I wasn't like that, so if I'm gonna get crucified by Big Bad, getting mad, feeling that I was running not off of his, then sue me, because I'm running everybody plates that come in, like I hope that everybody else in the Dirty Nation would too. That if I don't know you and I didn't know you, so again, my apologies. Do you have a number that you would like, the favorite number? What would that be, sir?
Let's throw 17 into the mix.
17, bet. All right.
Nah.
J Beam, what was your number? 36.
Nah, I've been judged my whole life, man. I've been judged my whole life. That here's where everybody gets a good laugh. So put this in mind, Dirt. I'm 5'3", 100 pounds, driving a truck. You can imagine the kind of shit I catch every day. Right. Yeah. Like I said.
Wow, thank you.
Think about that for a minute. Yeah.
Wow.
All tatted up, and I get dudes because I cut my hair short and I got tattoos. People get some kind of thought in their head. I'm like, hey, look, dude, I'm me. I ain't nobody else but me. I ain't representing nothing. I'm me. If you can't get with that, I don't know what to tell you.
That's the formula to being you. Be you no matter what.
Authenticity right here.
Then, yes, sir. Christian.
But I get on a few other channels. My whole thing is I want to help people if they want a job out there. I'm hooked up with a lot of different companies I deliver to. Gilroy, San Martin, Bay Area, and then up in the valley, I deliver to ready-mix plants. If you don't want to drive a truck, that's fine. Yes, sir.
What about, do you guys have small size trucks?
I don't have, but no. We have all Class A tractors. But I do have connections, you know, like if somebody, for instance, there's been individuals that want to learn how to get their CDL it's all about, well, I always tell people, if you're a married individual, going 48 states to get your CDL doesn't make sense, personally. When I did, I'm married. Before I was married, I ran 48 states, and at the beginning of my career, and it was an experience. It wasn't what I wanted to do, but at that point, that was all I could do to get my license. In the regards of Class B, because it sounds like what you're talking about, like Class B or Class C commercial vehicles, where you're not pulling a trailer, is what you're talking about, right?
No, I'm talking about like the truck that you could drive with a regular license, like they're that small.
Yeah, it's a straight truck. So,
yeah.
so like again, I'm sure I could find. I mean, I have a knack of finding a bunch of different trucking jobs, but I'm gonna put it this way: running. Because most of the box trucks now, like there's a company called Redaway. They're all over the place. Their requirements, anywhere you run a commercial, they consider that a commercial vehicle. You're subject to drug testing.
Yeah.
So, and where a lot of people get the misconception. So, and I disagree with this law, and I hope they fix it, but it's to be decided. As it sits, marijuana is legal statewide, but it's not legal federally. So when you drive a truck, you're under federal guidelines.
Oh, so you can't even get caught with like a sack in the truck, huh? Versus like if they was trying to say a person was transporting. The guidelines are so strict, you can't even have a blunt inside of the truck or something like that. I would assume.
I don't know about that. I mean, like for me, I personally, I know of individuals that have in the past going out there and doing that. Bottom line is, when you go into a scale house, they don't have dogs there, but and most of the time they're not getting in your truck unless you're obviously like if you're blazed out of your ass, you're gonna get caught. If you're like the big thing out here is guys like to drink and drive. I see that very often, and that obviously you're gonna get caught. But to answer your question, you could whatever you choose to do it smart. That's all I gotta say. But if you were to ingest,
that's good advice right there. I used to say that. I used to say that. I mean, like, cause know, I like this channel. Like they wanted me to be positive, but then again, that's not being my true, authentic self. Sometimes I'm not positive. So, when people will come to me and ask me questions for advice, I tell them, man, because you could tell the direction that they going.
Right.
So I tell them what I would have told myself at the time. And that was, man, it's obvious that you is on that path, man. So the thing I could tell you is whatever you're going to do, just do it smart. I ain't going to tell you to do it right. Just do it smart.
That goes back to my upbringing. Like I said, my dad saw me hanging around folks that were making decisions, and my dad knew that I was going to be hanging around him. So he's like, hey, I'm not going to tell you to go out and run amok, but I'm going to tell you, if you're going to be stupid, be smart about being stupid. And a lot of people would say, well, how does it make any sense? Play it backwards and figure it out.
I like that.
I believe in protecting other folks, but I also believe that if you're going to go out there and you're going to play, don't be surprised when you got to pay. If you got to pay, if you're one of the lucky ones that don't have to pay, then chalk it up as experience and move on. I mean, I'm one of them. I didn't get out there running. I was into rock and roll music, man. I'm like, people get around me, they're like, damn, you're short. I'm like, yeah, but I could tear a stage up in a second. because I'm all
Got a
about
big,
rock
got a
and
big
roll
heart.
music. Yeah,
Hey, you might be smaller, but you got a big heart. There's some people that walk around this motherfucker short, small, and motherfucker, but you can't tell when you next to them because their personality is just as big as yours, if not bigger.
and that's why, like, out in the genre, when the whole genre came out, like I caught you on Big Herc, I caught Nate on Big Herc, Badger, Joey. I caught all you guys on Big Herc, and then I started following you guys. You know, there's a misconception, if I may. There's a misconception out there, man, that, you know, just because people have had to enter the system, they're bad people. I disagree with that. I say that you're given a choice the minute you go out that gate. Are you going to do the right thing, or are you going to do the wrong thing? And how long is it going to take for you to figure it out? And why should I judge you? Just because, like, the way I look at it, and there's been dispute, but, like, I look at it this way. Everybody's done something illegal. The question is, can they look beyond the fact of somebody making a mistake, paying their dues? They didn't, I mean, shit, you didn't pay me. You served your time. Whoever served their time, I'm speaking general terms. You came out, you either said, all right, I got to still figure it out, or fuck that, I'm done. You know? And for the individuals that have to figure it out, my prayers out to you. God bless your hood. God bless the fact, you know, I pray for peace in your hood. But for the folks that want to figure it out the first time, hey man, I want you to get out. Whether you went 3 times, 4 times, or 1 time, I want you to make your money. I want you to come out here and be free from the bullshit and live your life. And that's what I'm about. I don't care where you've been. It's not where you've been, it's where you're going.
So do you do motivational speaking too?
No, I'm no Wes Watson.
That is the title he claimed, huh? That is the title he claimed. A motivational speaker.
When I think of him, Dirty, I think of this is going to be a low blow, but I can't help it. And the reason why I'm saying this, just so I'm clear, the guy came at me all tripped out, like, you know, growing up as a kid. I'm not going to put a label on an individual, but I'm going to put it this way. Either that dude has some stamina that is off the fucking charts, or he's really disciplined in that. And I'm not going to insult the individual. I'm just going to say that. Now, when I do think of him, are you a Chris Farley fan? Dirty?
Yep. Hell yeah.
So I think of Matt Foley, the motivational speaker. Yeah, he died of a cocaine overdose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I always think of him as Matt Foley, the motivational speaker. If you want a refresher, look that up. Chris Farley, Matt Foley, the motivational speaker. You'll laugh your ass off. Because, you know, for me, my thing is, man, like, it, you know, I feel that an individual, for me, I had something to look at. You know, I watched my friends, they were born into the life. And I still believe you got a choice. I can understand being in a family and growing up that way. But, you know, and it may be controversial, but I believe you got a choice. Either you walk that path and you see it through, or you don't walk that path and you make another detour to where you want to go. I was born into truck driving. I was riding in trucks when I was much smaller than I already am. And, you know, I did everything I could to stay on that course. I went in the military for a minute. It didn't work for me. I went and ran 48 states, to get my license, and I put it down for a minute. I went right back out a year later, got back on the road, got more experience, got a local job. Put my brother bought a truck. My brother has 5 trucks. I got 1, and my dad has 1.
Hey,
And
okay. Hey,
yes, sir.
I do have to say this now.
Yes,
I
sir.
realized something because I'm
Yes,
sitting
sir.
here still thinking about Big Bad and how he
Yes,
feel,
sir.
right? And he said something. He said that I rushed people off. That's what he said. I rushed you off. And I had to think about it. I had to be honest with myself. Did I do that, or did I show signs that I was heading that direction? And I will say this, like I've said in the past, this channel right here, we smoke a lot of weed. Everybody here smokes a lot of weed. And what happens is when you don't smoke weed, then you become the driver of our high.
Yep.
So you take us to truck land. But we just got to
Yep.
be able to mix it up and bring it back, because then the whole live will be about truck land. And I think there's other parts of you that I think are probably more interesting than the truck part. I think the truck part is you as a whole, and you are going to help some people. I guarantee you some people seeing this live are going to reach out to you. But now, where are you from? And have you met Wolf? You met Wolf before?
I've seen him on the live before. I've never met Wolf. To answer your question, I'm from San Jose. I live in Modesto now.
That's right. And I seen that you was able to skate around prison, man. And don't think because this is quote unquote a prison channel that we are judging you for that. Hell no. I think the gangsters did not go to jail, to be honest with you. So don't ever worry about that either. Just when you come in, just know that we are under the influence.
Hey, it's
we are
all
under
good.
the influence.
Hey, I believe Dre said it best. Dr. Dre said it best. Ain't nothing but a G thing, right?
Man, so we want to get to know you. We know about the trucking, but I want to get to know you because I want you to continue to come back.
All right.
So have you been in other parts of the country? I know you're a truck driver, but some truck drivers only go so far. Like, have you tore up the roads, literally?
So I've been to almost every 40 within. Let's see. I haven't been in Canada. It's easier for me to list the states I haven't been to.
Hey, I say that.
Yeah. All right,
which ones haven't you been to?
Carolinas.
I've been there.
When it goes to the East Coast, the furthest I've ever gotten up on the east is Vermont.
I haven't been there.
Vermont's different. The best way I could put Vermont is Vermont kind of reminded me of, I'd say more like Reading area, mountainous.
Yeah, Connecticut kind of like that too, though.
Yeah, I've been to New
You've
York.
been to Florida and Georgia?
I've been through Georgia. It's green. I didn't really stay much there. Actually, I went to Maryland, so I guess I don't know if that's further than Vermont or not. But Maryland, that was different. That was way different. I've been everywhere. Like majority of the time of over the road, I was in Wisconsin, Michigan.
I haven't been to Wisconsin or Michigan.
So Wisconsin is depending on what spot of Wisconsin. Like I went to Milwaukee. Milwaukee for a truck driver is dangerous. They have low clearance bridges over there. That's something else that you have to know in truck driving. But with Michigan, where I spent most of my time in Michigan, I had a bad taste. I was in Detroit. I was getting on the freeway, and I'm not a physical person. I'm not a chunkum person. I have the gift of gab, if you can't tell already. So any situation I get into, I try and talk myself out of. And that's simply because as a little person, and I'm not blowing smoke up anybody's ass, but as a person, like I just said, I'm me. I'm nobody else. So if I really got to go there, I feel like my life is going to be in danger if we've gotten to a point where I can't talk it out. And I'm going to leave it there. I'm no Billy Badass. I'm just some dude trying to make a dollar and go home at the end of the day.
I could say just from hearing you talk though and seeing you, I don't see you as you probably see yourself as short. I see you as regular size. I got a lot of short homies. My whole thing is with the channels, I try and support, like, as you may or may not know, Badger's not doing great. There's a lot of channels that have disappeared. I support Joey. I support Nate. I support you. And those are the channels that are around right now. I really am about your guys' message. I really do support you guys. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm about to pull his number. But I'm gonna tell you this. You're the type of person that we gotta link up and do an interview. We gotta do it like that so we can get your full story out. You ready? I just put this number.
Okay.
All right. BDS. BDS. Congratulations, BDS. Trigger man. All right, man. So you get to pick which one you want, and then I'll autograph it and send that to you. I don't know if you want to autograph the inside, the I don't know which part, whatever. Just let me know which one you want, the beanie or the hat, and it will be shipped to you. Hit me in the group chat with the location where you want me to mail it to. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you for coming through, Ty. Appreciate you, Wolf, for hanging out.
Yeah.
Everybody that participated. Who won yesterday? Somebody won yesterday, and they were supposed to get at me.
Won. I know that she won one, and somebody else won the other one.
Well, I forgot, and they got a Jaybird.
No, because we were like, Stoner Chick's the first person that won twice.
Let's see. No, he didn't get at me. Whoever it was. Was it Ember?
Ember won like a few days ago.
No, we pulled two though. I'm talking about the last one I pulled for the gift card.
Yeah.
Because it's literally like if they don't claim it, it should automatically go to the next one. Who won it?
Somebody they said Jace did. Maybe Jace Bishop.
Jace. All right. Yeah. Well, Jace, you got to get at me, Dirty Weather _ so I can send you the screenshot of your gift card then. BDS, same to you. All right, man. Y'all have a good one. It's been a good live. Holla at y'all tonight.
Peace.
Thank you.